You ever find a game and wonder, why is no one else talking about this? For me, Skull the Hero Slayer is that game. Skull the Hero Slayer is the best game you've never played. Or, at least that's what I've been telling everyone for the last year. Finding a game that will constantly draw you back to it is hard, and the average player is spoiled for choice, especially in fields as broad as 2D platformers and roguelikes. However, I ain't the average player. Look at me. I'm a little skeleton. Look at me again. I got a big ass shield. One more time. Look at me. I'm Bruce Lee. One more. Boom. I'm Twisted Fate from League of Legends. All these forms are varied, but you know what they all have in common, other than being skeletons? This. Skull the Hero Slayer does everything a roguelike should do, from making every individual run feel fresh and fun with varied items and abilities, to engaging combat that makes every playthrough feel just that much better when you do something absolutely nutty. It's fast paced, it's fun, without being repetitive or obnoxious, and it doesn't hide anything from its player. It just says, this is what you've got, make it work. And oh boy, do you make it work. There are only two real types of damage in the game, physical or magic, and yet it feels every time I play I'm finding new ways to utilise the wide variety of skills the game gives me. You want to use poison damage and status effect your way through crowds? Go ahead. What about hitting as hard and fast as possible, focusing completely on critting your enemies? By all means. What about literally making yourself stronger via giant ass shields? The game does it all. It starts small, expecting you to learn and master combat, and once you get to grips with it, the roof containing what you can and can't do comes straight off. Skull asks the question, what do you want to do? And then it gives you all the tools to answer. Do you want stronger skulls? Stronger items? How about more gold? How about testing your luck? The game is defined by these choices, and these choices make it one of the most engaging games I've played in a long while. Don't get me wrong, I love roguelikes as a genre, and I've never played one I don't like. So I ain't lying to you when I say that Skull stands out amongst the rising tide of newer games. With consistent updates refreshing the game systems, I'd argue that Skull is a gem, shining and polished, just waiting to be found. I'm telling you, if you've never picked up a roguelike before and you're looking for that gateway into it, or you're a fan of 2D platformers and combat focused masterpieces, or maybe you're just looking for something new to play, then do yourself a favour. Pick up Skull, play it, and never want to look back. Finally! After all these years, I can finally learn what Pot of Greed does. Finally in my grasp.